Hello, my Sharkies, and welcome to another special Thursday stream of, once again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. And yeah, I've made some notable progress. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Oh yeah, I bet Sakakuto and Epic Pikachu go love the. Oh, speaking of which,
Praise Silky and Quake Rave! Oh yes indeed, today is a very good day to praise me, Silky! After all, I have been acquired. What he means, comrade, our master managed to find some of these Silkies, as you will soon see.
Okay, bro. I really miss doing stuff. Yeah, we need to do more, bro.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna look through the games as usual and just have a good time. Anyway, so let's get started. Alright, so yeah, I actually played this game quite a bit on my beach trip, so I have a few things to show y'all that happened, many of which regard our favorite monster moth, Silky. So yeah, before I left, we did the whole thing here, fought the Hero Imp, but also while I was playing Dungeon Dice Monsters, yeah, I did get some, we may have some baby Silkies. I got this thing! Crocosaurus, which is like a big gator warrior monster. Very powerful. Quite a nice find on Dungeon Dice Monsters. But yeah, at long last, after 100 frickin' matches with that twerp Weevil, this finally happened. Yeah, oh no, not that, but because I beat Weevil 100 times, we get Petite Moth! Ta-da! Yay, Croc Dino? Yeah, pretty much. We'll show him off later. But yeah, we got Petite Moth, aka Silky's baby form. Ah, yes indeed. I'm so adorable. Hail, Silky! Indeed. Now, one of the main reasons they locked this card behind Weevil's 100 thing is it's one of the only cards in the game that has the evolution mechanic. Which means that if Petite Moth is left alive for a turn, he will evolve and turn into Larvae Moth, and then Great Moth, and so on. Also, I discovered you could change the color palette, so, yeah. Sadly, he's kind of really hard to use simply because... Oh, excuse me. The opponent will target anything that it can beat. You can, though Petite Moth does get the unique ability to get extra power from field spells. Yeah, he gets powered up by every single field spell in the game. So, yeah. I think the ideal... So, we might try to summon Silky's full form later, because one of the tips I saw online is, use him against Tristan, because Tristan literally does not have anything strong enough to... Oh, yeah, and then, And then after way too much gambling, I got the Larvae Moth capsule. So yeah, I got another one I got another Silky acquired. Yeah, this one just has healing skills. Though if you use a skill capsule, it changes its attack to Spellbinding Circle. What otherwise? Don't do that. The only thing Spellbinding Circle does is lower the opponent's attack, and that's absolutely useless. But yeah, I lucked out and managed to get a Larvae Moth. Which is helpful because, take a guess who the Dark Master of that floor was. Yeah, I had to go fight Weevil and his campaign. Which starts with a bandit stealing one of your monsters! Yeah, and they try to fight you with their own Great Moth. Yeah, I think the idea is they're trying to awaken the Great Moth, and they're going to sacrifice one of your monsters. So basically, if you take too long on the level, you will, I believe, possibly permanently lose one of your monsters. But that didn't happen. Instead, I just had to fight the Great Moth. Yeah, basically what happened here is they kidnapped my brain slime to try to feed it to the Great Moth. Yeah, stop, thief. However, when the Great Moth awakened, it decided to eat all the bandits instead, which led to the boss fight against Great Moth. Great Moth works a bit differently in this game. It's actually got like 3 different forms. It's actually got one form before the Great Moth, we know. But yeah, that main Great Moth can essentially hit all the way down. I don't have too much of the video, but yeah. Oh yeah, I also got a... y'all may notice some other stuff happened. For one thing, the little beetle guy we had, I was able to get him evolved. And I also got Flame Swordsman. But yeah, after defeating Weevil and then doing more gambling, I got an evil capsule, which evolved Larvae Moth into Great Moth 1. It's kind of like yeah, Uno reverse, indeed. Yeah, it's not quite as strong as the regular Great Moth. It can evolve 2 more times, assuming into regular Great Moth and then perfectly ultimate Great Moth. That'll be fun. Anyways, that should get y'all caught up. Let's start things off with Duel Masters. Oh, Duel Monsters. No, Duel Masters, completely different card game. Pretty funny anime. Oh yeah, also I found out how to change the color palette. So yeah, we can have black and white. We can have the Game Boy lime green. We can have a darker lime green, or we can have this bluish light color. I kind of like this color. If y'all want a different color, let me know. But yeah, but I did manage to defeat everyone 5 times, which unlocked this guy. Yeah, Shimon Moron. A character that's quite synonymous with these games. So tell me, Chad, if any of y'all... I'm assuming if any of y'all have played any Yu-Gi-Oh games, you've seen this guy at least once. So why don't we go have a little fight with him?
If you wish to master the game, you must treasure
Every single card. Oh, trust me, I do. Yeah, he's a bit of a strange character that appears pretty much in every game. I think he's actually supposed to be the Egyptian version of... Yeah, I know him from False-Bound Kingdom and Forbidden Memories. Yeah, he appears in every Yu-Gi-Oh game to some degree. I think he might be the past Egyptian version of Yugi's grandfather. And yeah, he mainly uses spellcaster monsters, many of which have lots of defense, such as Lamoon. Yeah, so he's a bit trickier to beat. But you can always use the tried and true method of baiting his monsters out of defense mode. I don't know if we'll get to show off Silky. What I might do is after this and the other opponent unlocked, I might try going after Tristan just so he can try out Silky. Or he's Shadi's father. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, because I'm not too familiar with the final arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! I did watch it a while ago, I just kind of stuck. I feel like the anime was kind of getting a little confused. I just know there was past Egyptian versions of all the characters, and I think the one that looked like Yugi's grandfather was supposed to be... Oh, dang it. Was supposed to be, Simon? Or however you know him. Oh, this could be a problem. Rogue Doll. Ugh. Oh, okay. Okay, I think this should keep us alive for long enough. Bait with food? No, basically, I mean, the idea is, if he's got a monster that has high defenses, you, leave a monster that they could beat, which will trick them into attack mode. Unfortunately, we're quite a bit of trouble, because I don't know if we need something that can defeat Rogue Doll, but don't really... Okay, I might have Yeah, my deck's not being too nice to me, it would seem. Yeah, who knows? There's bound to be continuity problems when adapting from manga to anime. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the final section of the original doesn't hold up that well. It sort of starts becoming Pokemon, where everyone can just summon monsters. Oh, if I could keep my guys alive long enough, I could summon Flame Swordsman, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, I'm gonna try something a little risky. So I'm gonna put you... Now. Oh no, oh, we screwed up. Yep, we're dead. We are dead. So I was gonna see if he would... Yeah, oof. Yeah, I might need to consider getting better cards in this deck, because I don't know if the Flame Swordsman strategy is as viable anymore. On the bright side, okay. This is not good. Now, if Big Insect could survive... Oh. We might have to... I think we might lose. Yeah, it's kind of freaky how just having a monster that has a certain amount of attack can really cause trouble. If I just draw like Sword of Arm Dragon or Curse You, Murphy's Law. Indeed. Yeah. The primitiveness of this game definitely does get quite annoying. Because at least in the next few games, based like this, you are allowed to play more than one card a turn. Well, that's too bad. And I'm pretty sure he takes a random card from our trunk, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, reminds me of when they tried to claim it was a different Ash because of how old he was logically in, but then they introduced the exact same continuity problem, meaning it was the same Ash. Yeah, honestly, I feel like it would have been better if it was a different continuity with... Are you kidding me? You summoned that thing again! Why? Okay, all we can do is defend until we can put something on the board that can deal with that blasted rogue doll. Oh wait, he put it in. He switched it into defense. Quick, get it, kill it. Ooh, thank you, robotic soldier. That may or may not be from Dark World. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we got this. Yeah, Battle Steer is surprisingly strong. Also, funny enough, it's one of the Yeah. The problem, Ash had prior knowledge of people who he shouldn't have known if it was a different Ash. Yeah, trying to say it's a different continuity is kind of a stretch. Quite a big stretch. I will never get over how much they massacred my favorite show. Funny enough, I think I heard... I forget what the name of the guy who worked on Black and White was, but I'm pretty sure they're the reason why Ash was still 10. I'm pretty sure... I gotta look that up later. Also certain they've ruined lots of other good shows. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. For some reason, it seems like people in Japan have a bit of a... somehow keep failing upwards, where, you know, instead of getting punished or fired, they get a promotion, and it's very annoying. Kind of like how our hand is looking. I guess we'll just... But yeah, I think the main issue with Simon is he's just got lots of high defense monsters. Now, if we could draw a warrior of some sort, I think we can take out Aqua Matador. Not happening. I could fuse this because Rock Ogre fuses with literally everything. And usually creates Soldier of Stone. Yeah, also he had knowledge of events that he shouldn't have known about. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, the more I try to think of an explanation, the more dumber it gets. Oh my. Yeah, they screwed up Pokemon bad. It was just never the same after Black and White. Wait, can I kill it? No. Okay. What can Aquaman do? Okay, I see. So maybe if I can set out a weak monster that Aqua Matador can defeat, I think we'll be fine. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I am actually almost done with this game. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we can make flame swordsman, but that's not gonna help. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll put out... Let's summon Neko Girl, which will bait out... Are you kidding me? You have another Aqua Matador? What the heck? Okay, that didn't... So yeah, now since he's attacked with Aqua Matador, now we don't have... Now that one can be defeated. Okay, good. Got Seiyaru from the password. Get this freak out of here. They really didn't try... They really didn't try very hard to sell that it was a different Ash. It took like 3 episodes of that for it to break continuity. Yeah. Well, you know, I haven't checked in on Journeys yet, but I am so glad it's a much better show. I mean, that's not... I mean, I don't know if that... Did I say Journeys? No, I meant Horizons. Ah, sorry. I get so confused because Horizons is an actual journey, unlike Journeys, which was just nonsensical nonsense. I gotta tell you, I almost feel like the people who worked on Journeys was like always outright going out of their way to make me hate it as much as possible. Especially like the stuff they did with Dialga and Palkia, that was kind of a bit of a disturbing, I don't like seeing. If you know, you know. Okay, but alright, get that doll out of here. Brain farts. That's one way of putting it. Like, ugh. Like I don't even know who I hate more, Go or how Ash was in Sun and Moon, because I could not stand how stupid they made him look. But hey, we beat Simon. We did quite well. What do we get? We get Lemon. Well, I think that has really good defense. But yeah, but as you may have noticed, I did beat him 5 times, which unlocks the big man himself, Maximilian Pegasus. So why don't we have a little duel with him?
You cannot defeat me. I've been scanning your mind.
And of course, that's the League. Ash finally wins. Yeah, I hate that so much, because, again, he doesn't do anything during the scene. He just goofs off at school. And I feel like it pushes a propaganda that you have to go to school to go anywhere in life. Yeah, Go is way worse, honestly. Yeah, like... Oh yeah, Pegasus has unique music. How fun. Alright, let's put out a clown zombie. And he attacks with... Oh, Swamp Battle Guard. Yeah, I think this was actually made before the anime had the first season included, so... Wow. So a lot of his cards were not... So his toon cards were not quite created yet, and I really need to get better. I'm thinking I may need to rework my deck. Ah! Well, no, we're getting Shrek'd! But yeah, there's... Yo, I just can't... It's kind of funny, there's actually one really easy thing you could do to improve Go. Have him use Quick Balls. I mean, if you literally did that, it would at least make more sense that he's just catching everything so easily. But they didn't, and I'm going to eat some curry. Yeah, Castle of Dark Illusion quite coming through. What was that? Oh yeah, Urabi. I think you can take out... Oh. Oh, dang, I didn't realize they switched to defense. Well, you could take out the ninja at least. He was actually somewhat competent in Sinnoh, but they decided they needed more from him, so they had to come up with a stupid way to make him lose. Looking at you, Tobias. Yeah. I mean, if they really needed to have him lose, here's a better idea. Have him lose to Cynthia. I mean, I feel like that would have been much more, you know, acceptable and exciting. I like curry. Yeah, me too. I love curry. I don't get to eat it often because it's not that good for you. At least store-bought. Y'all know any good healthy curry recipes? Yes, I mean, it's... Again, I really question the intelligence of these writers sometimes, because, look, I just came up with a much better excuse to keep him there! Have him lose to Cynthia! Don't make up this guy out of nowhere! Just have him... Because, let's be honest, losing to Cynthia is a very believable thing! Yeah, at least it would have made infinitely more sense. Like, you know, Cynthia is regarded as one of the best champions for a reason. Though I will say, even though it did feel a little forced the way they were going about how Leon is the ultimate champion, I'll give him this. He's pretty good. He puts up a decent challenge. He's got a fairly competent team. Hey, at least Ash beat Paul, so I didn't care about the battles after that. Yeah, that's nice at least. Ugh. I'm really not sure what Pegasus is theming for this year, for his deck is at this time. It just seems whatever monster's the strongest. Keeps hitting me with the Shrek. Okay, if I could keep... Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna... Actually, maybe it will. Okay, so if we knock out this Swamp Battle Guard with our cow, and then if I leave... if I use him to attack... never mind, it was a bad idea. She terrorized the generation for a reason. Yeah, I feel like I didn't get quite as terrorized by her. Granted, my whole strategy back in those days was just keep attacking with... What is that?! I just keep attacking with my starter until they got highest level. I still had plenty of moments of shock with Cynthia, mainly when her last Pokemon was Milotic. Since, again, I've mentioned how much those things tormented me back in the day. Oh my. Oh goodness, Pegasus, he's putting up the fight. You can get rid of that thing at least. Yeah, I think I might need to go fight Kaiba a few more times. I think that's where I got Battle Steer. Yeah. Leon's Charizard new Solar Beam when I tried to use a Water type. Oh yeah, there you go. There's something that already makes him a great trainer. If I could just keep, if I could keep that, if I could keep the Darkfire Dragon alive, I could create Flame Swordsman. Okay, maybe, let me see if I can at least get rid of that. Yeah. Is Charizard cheats? Oh, it does. How does it cheat, Epic Pikachu? It's been a while since I fought him. It's not, it can't be. Oh, look, Silky! However, I'd prefer to keep Silky away from Shrek, from the Shrek that's over there. If something, I could always just crash my Battle Steer in... You know what, let's do that. Let's just do that. Get out of here, Shrek! Maybe I should have played Petite Mob. Nope. Oh, he's got that thing. I don't know, but that's the general statement I heard. Yeah, I mean, I think he's just competent. Okay, yeah, here we go. Now we got some big firepower. Really glad... Did Rex ever use Sword of Arm Dragon? I think that Nimona should be the champion Paldea. Yeah, I think that's what they're going for in the game. I would love to play Silky, but I don't, but he's gonna die to whatever monster gets thrown out. So let's summon a bee instead. I do feel like Leon's design is still a bit much, you know. Oh, he did in the anime? Oh, what did he do in the anime? I only watched the first part of Ash's fight with him, so I don't really know what happened. All I remember is that his Inteleon was able to defeat Gigantamax Gengar. I mean, I know he let Ash cheat by using all 3 gimmicks. Which, granted, that's not gonna be cheating. Oh, Fiend Kraken, I love that monster. That's not really gonna be cheating once that new game comes out. I was saying about... Oh, you mean... Oh, yeah, he did in there. Oh, you meant Sword of Arms Dragon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I need to go rewatch that episode. I don't really remember too much about their fight, other than, I think Megazowler was summoned, and then Joey beat them, then he had Serpent Night Dragon, then the Battle Guards beat him up, and then he brought out the Red Eyes, who then got beat by Time Wizard. Darn it, Shrek! Yeah, I'm looking forward to when I get to bed. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Oh well. It was in the duel versus Joey. Yeah, I know. Wait, now that I think about it, I don't know if Rex really had any other notable duels after that point. Laser cannon. I don't know where the idea of giving insects laser beam weapons came from, but it works out quite now. What? What am I saying? English. Ah! Okay. Maybe I should... Okay, I think we can win this because my giant ant has a frickin' laser! Words are hard. Indeed. I speak English good. Ah! Oh, what? Oh no. What? How? I thought I banned that guy already. Dag nabbit. Get out of here. Sorry about that. But yeah, we've almost beaten Pegasus. Could I get away with Silky? Yeah, again, the issue is if I summon it, he'll instantly get taken out. Yeah. Laser Ant, indeed. Quite effective. I think if you actually use a skill capsule on Basic Insect in the Capsule Monster game, it does get the laser cannon.
Oh no! This must be an accident. I have a feeling that I'll do you one day.
Yay, and we get Rogue Doll. Well, that's nice.
I'm a firing my laser! Pew!
Oh yeah, I love that meme. Okay, I think the last thing we're gonna do... I'm actually gonna see if we can get away with Summoning's Great Moth. And I'm gonna do it against Joey Wheeler. Okay, so oh, perfect. So here's what we do. First, we need to set up Forest. And then all we gotta do now is draw Silky. Because, again, the first few duelists you fight are pretty useless. So all I got to do now is wait. Once we draw Petite Moth, we can get him going. And then after that, I think we'll switch over to Monster Capsule GB. I don't know if we'll do any... I don't know if we'll do the Dark Master, which I believe is Rex, and I think he might have ripped off a One Piece storyline about an East and West town and water or something. But yeah, let's just keep attacking his monsters. But yeah, Joey and Yugi are probably the only ones worth fighting 100 times in the first round. Simply because, well, Yugi can start dropping the Curse of the Gaia the Dragon Champion monsters. What the? Oh, goodness! Oh, hello, Red Eyes! Uh-oh. Oh, I did not expect to see you today! Got my Red Eyes Black Dragon! Okay, we're in big trouble. Quite big trouble, but I might be able to save this. Good for the hills! So that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I have never... Oh, okay, for a moment I thought he summoned a second Red Eyes. He didn't, did he? Okay, good. Okay, fortunately I do have a backup plan. And that's attach the frickin' laser to the Hercules beetle. Yeah! Get out of here! Meh. That was my best card! So yeah, if you do beat Joey 100 times, you do get the Red Eyes Black Dragon, so definitely worth grinding. Honestly, it's probably easy, because for these guys you can kind of just turn off your brain and just keep pressing the button. Okay, so we just gonna keep attacking his monsters. Yeah, I want to see if we can summon Silky at least once, and then we'll switch games. Yeah, bugs are so... I gotta say, bugs are so interesting in Yu-Gi-Oh! I always thought they were quite cool. Still a shame there was never a decent person who used insects, as I've gone over many times. Hercules Beetle's surprisingly good in this game. Probably not gonna be good in any of the others because, you know, you got a tribute. Alright, at this point we're just waiting for Silky to show up, and we should be good. But yeah, oh, good, that we do need, because Larvae Moth does not get the same bonuses from the forest that the other cards get. So we need the insect armor to keep him alive long enough for him to turn into Great Moth. Okay, any Silky yet? Nope, but that insect is still... That insect's not too bad. Yeah, it's kind of shocking just how, if you play this game, just how quickly the levels change up. Ah, Silky, where art thou?
I'm sure I'll show up eventually.
But yeah, what else? Yeah, there has been some pretty interesting insect archetypes throughout the years. I'm trying to think what the first was. Ooh, Regeki, don't mind if I do. Well, what do you think? Because I'm trying to think what the first insect archetype monster or group was. Well, there was Insectors for a while. Those are kind of neat. Insectors were essentially insect warrior superheroes. Oh, and then there was also Digibugs, which are like digital bugs that live in computers. Pretty neat. Saw those in saw those a good bit in the what was it? Oh, in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stories. They're kind of fun. And trying to think of other insects. If y'all can think of any good insect archetypes, let me know. Next to come to mind was Mushroom Man. Oh dear, get rid of that. Next to come to mind was Battle Wasp. Ah, yes, there's Silky. Okay, now because of the forest, he's got enough of a boost that will hopefully keep him alive. So get out of here. As long as he doesn't summon another Mushroom Man or something, we should be fine. Go ahead and let him peck at Joey.
Okay.
And now everyone else just needs to stay alive, so... Okay, we're good, and thus, Petite Moth evolved into Larvae Moth.
Oh, look at that, I got much stronger.
So I know. And we'll put the insect armor on him, which will keep... that should keep him alive. Hey, not bad. Actually, yeah. Okay, yeah, and then we'll attack with Sword of Arm Dragon. Lee. And then Larvae Moth. And now we just wait a turn. And now Larvae Moth evolved into Cocoon of Evolution. Mushroom. Yeah. Ooh. Oh wow, it gets really powered up by the forest. Right. I think we'll summon that for now. Yeah, I think you do need to do this if you want to, like, just get the Great Moth cards in your Logbook. And here we go. Cocoon Evolution evolved to Great Moth! Oh yes, I'm even more! Oh my goodness! Okay, so apparently the laser cannon doesn't disappear when it's, it does not disappear when it evolves. Good to know. Very, very good to know. I want potato chips now. Yeah, I recently got some potato chips. They're quite good. Get 'em, Silky! Oh my. Yeah, so yeah, it's, if you can actually pull off the Great Moth, boy, does it have some effect. And I, ew. Oh, come on, he's not, oh, come on, he's glorious. Great Moth evolved to do perfect Great Moth! Yes, this eye is Silky! All at my final form, behold my gloriousness! Oh yeah, look. Oh, that stat line is disgusting! Oh, oh, that's so good. Okay, we'll just drop a squid. And let's finish this off. Behold the might of Silky and my great laser cannon armor! Blarg! Oh, that was good. Ain't gonna be big for this, that's a promise. Yeah. Oh, Masaki the Legend. That's actually a decent card. Much better. Well, that went well. So yeah, just have a look at the records. Yes, it took a long time to get that card, as y'all can see. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't gotten to the final boss yet, that being Yami Yugi over there. But maybe next time. Alright, I think that's enough of this game. But yeah, I got to see more of Silky's gloriousness. Yeah, I need to start this one up too later. This one has color. You're allowed to play more cards per turn. You got ritual monsters, such as Serpent Night Dragon, oddly enough. And also, I think this is where it introduces the attribute system. You know how there's like certain types that can like instantly kill others? Should be quite fun. Plus, I think I could get Silky instantly with a password system.
That was glorious.
Anyways, let's head back to Monster Capsule GB, or however you say it. Alright, So yeah, I believe I have made it to the 3rd floor. Yeah, capsule mounts, we're doing that now. Sadly, there's only one capsule you can get from because this kid won't move. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Head sucker. No thanks. Aw, dang it. Yeah, I think I've gotten just about everything I can from this floor, if I'm being honest. Eye mouth. I'm pretty sure I have that. In fact, let me go ahead and show you what I got at the moment. Well, for one thing, our little Beaton guy evolved into Hyper Beetle, so he's looking quite cool. And took him a while to get good. Once they evolve, it does take a while to get strong, but once they do quite good. Armosaurus still looking amazing. Now, I could have been using Joey, except I rolled him instead, which is essentially a better version. Yeah, Flame Swordsman, very awesome. Still got Winged Dragon Guard. Also got Great White. Pretty neat monster. And of course, I got the Great Moth! It's only number 1, so it's not too strong yet, but we're getting there. Other monsters I managed to acquire. Got Crawling Dragon 1, who can evolve into Zombie Dragon. That's pretty neat. I got Megazowler, who's been quite helpful, because there's a lot of wasteland fields. I also found out that Ninja Squid can turn into Fiend Kraken. Also, we saved Bakura, who's a low light mage. One of the few with the light element. So that's nice. What else I've got recently? Let's see. Okay, I did have a great eye mouth. Got Sagi. Mountain Warrior, Gokibori, a weird round insect monster, Garoozis, basic insect, who actually does get a pretty neat attack with the skill. He's got his laser cannons, got a wolf, got a grappler. Hey, got the first boss, Pharaoh Imp. A little hard to use. Skull Servant. That's the one that has that whole. Oh yeah, Skull Servant. You know that one archetype that's that one-off monster that somehow became an actual pretty nasty deck. You know, like the one with King of the Skull Servants who gets like 1,000 attack for every Skull Servant in the graveyard. Yeah, that thing. Oh, Pillbug? Oh, yeah, that's a better way to view it. I thought Gokibori was a cockroach, but yeah, Pillbug is way more pleasant. I like Pillbugs. It was the first insect I ever caught in Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, this ninja squid, which I could probably evolve into Fiend Kraken if I get a chance. Oh yeah, I also got Mammoth Graveyard and the Snake Hair. I think we're gonna just go fight some notable characters, but there's one I want to show you. I do wish there was a way to redo stuff. Because y'all maybe noticed him last time. Hey look, it's the freaky fish guy! Yeah, and also be warned, if as soon as you get next to him, he will fight you as if he just looked you in the eye like a Pokemon trainer. Yugi! Let's duel! You're the catch I'm talking about! Oh, Mako? I was getting bored hooking small fish. I won't let you get away! Okay, I accept your challenge. Right. Alright, let me try to pick some good guys, because I do want to be careful. Mako is actually somewhat challenging due to a certain monster he has. Put Great Moth on, because we need him to start. We really need to level him up. I think we'll throw down our own low sea monster with, where is it? Great White. And finally, I think we'll do Bakura. We've been needing to get him leveled up. There. But yeah, as you can see, he's got Jellyfish. I feel like I might have gotten that card. Nothing too... Fiend Kraken. But the main issue is this thing here, Kairyu Shin, because, well, he could just hit everything on the board. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to get Kairyu Shin. I'd love it if you could. But yeah, we need to get rid of him as soon as possible. So yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, and I think that purple thing... I think Ow! Unfortunately, I may have over-leveled a bit. Yeah, that purple bit, that happens when one of his monsters is next to basically, when two of his monsters are in range, he gets to attack you twice. Which, unfortunately, is something he always gets because of Kairyu Shin. I don't know if we'll see what it does. Duh. But he basically uses Surf on the whole field and hits everyone, which is, not good. Not good at all. Especially for... But let's send the shark in and see if that helps. Yep, seafood. Nom nom. Lovely. Hopefully that doesn't trigger him to use... Okay, so now we need to get rid of Kairyu Shin now. Okay. But yeah, if you're stuck on this on the second... Oh shoot, there it is! Ocean Tornado! Okay, well, yeah, here's why he's so deadly. Okay, here it comes. Surf's up, dude! Ah! Okay, that actually worked out. Seems my leveling... Wow, that was extremely lucky. Beatron, get that thing! Okay, well that worked out well. Pretty neat monster, Kairyu Shin. I actually used one quite a bit in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. It has a unique ability, when it's flipped face up, it will create a bunch of Umi field tiles. Ooh. Ooh, I think he's trying to move in on my moth. Better not do that. Quite funny that you could just use the characters as game pieces. Oh, Bakura can actually attack it. Shining magic. Would you rather hang out with a jellyfish or a shark? Let's see, shark. Well, I guess it depends on the kind of shark, because most sharks are a lot smaller than you think. And I've seen quite a few Instagram videos where they're quite friendly. You know, they're just, you know, minding their own business and not causing any trouble. Whereas jellyfish, I know they're just going to be vibing, but, you know, it could be very easy to just accidentally touch one. Take that! Haha, you really are good. You really are a big fish. Indeed. I don't know if there's anyone else notable. I think there's that guy who sang really bad karaoke in the manga over there. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Yeah, I already have Mystical Elf. She's a good healer. Beaver Warrior. Aw, dang it. Kind of weird that Beaver Warrior is actually a rat, I think. Oh, ad starting. Beaton. Oh, actually, I don't have a Beaton anymore, so we'll keep that. Because he evolved in the Hyper Beetle. Alright, let's head to the next floor. I like fish. Yeah, fish are great. I like them. But yeah, so yeah, let's gamble until the ads start, and then we'll go fight a few more guys, and maybe do some dice monsters. Aw, dang it! Already got a Bigfoot. Let's go gambling! Do I wait, did I have Tiger Axe? I can't remember. I do have Tiger Axe, okay? Aw, dang it! Ad coming, yeah, I know. We'll just gamble until those are over with. I won't do any gambling offs. Wait, do I have Battle Steer? That's huh. I guess not. Ah. Oh, no, we have Battle Warrior. Hey, got a new guy, Battle Steer. Not bad. But yeah, after these messages, we'll be right back. So yeah, don't go anywhere, chat. We'll be back after these messages for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Fun. How many star chips do I need to put in? And we're back! Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. I gotta ask, chat, do y'all want me to actually get the sound effect for that, or is it better that I just keep saying it? Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I really should stop. I want them to give me status... Aw, dang it. I really want them to give me, like, status capsules, like evil capsules or something. Aw, dang it. Yeah, it probably would be better just progress at that point. You should get it? Okay, yeah, I'll try to set it up sometime. But I think we're going to, for now, just go fight all the important characters on this floor. Or at least most of them, such as this guy. Yeah, I believe this is Damien Draco. If I recall, that was the guy from the manga who tried to steal the Millennium Puzzle and forced Yugi to play this weird dragon game. Where, like, I just remembered it ends with the loser's soul being consumed by the dragons that live in the game. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I think he got off easier in the anime, where instead the dragons just ate the evil part of his soul. And also, I think the game involved them putting bases somewhere. that they would attack, and he was merciful enough to put his base in an ocean, so no earthquakes caused any problems. Speaking of which, I'm actually planning on checking out Season 0 soon. I'm thinking, a death game? Yeah, something like that. But I think it wasn't just a shadow game, it was like a specific game, like a forbidden game that was, I'm gonna look that up while I'm fighting him. Yeah, it was very dark, yeah. And for some reason gave me the Dungeon Drake Dice Monsters thing. Oh no, he was actually called Imori in the show. What was the game? What was the game called? Or am I looking at a different thing? Oh wait. Sorry, 1 second. Am I Ooh, 20 eaten. Oh yeah, it was eaten by 25 dragons. Oh yeah, it was called. Yeah, it was the game called Dragon Cards, I guess. Yeah, it's like some kind of box strapped to a jar. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's digested over 3 months. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, and apparently in the anime it was placed by something called Dragon Block. I think it's the same thing, but a bit more Mahjong-esque. So, I mean, sounds like a fun game, you know. Shaman has the whole death penalty. I've never liked things with death penalty, because, you know, it means you never get to see that person play the game or fight again. It's lame. You know, why is it too much to ask? Okay, but we defeated him at least. He uses insects in this game for some reason. Yeah, again, he at least got spared in the anime where only his evil side got eaten. Still very disturbing. Honestly, probably one of the more disturbing parts of the original story. I'm just looking up. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I think there's some other guy up there I don't really care about. But there's also a pretty recognized, yeah, no death games, agreed. But we will be fighting some zombies, because hey look, it's Bones. Definitely one of the weirder characters in the show.
Hey, you there! Let's battle! Summon your monster capsules!
Alright, I accept your challenge.
Also, Yugi's in Yami-Yuki mode on this floor for some reason.
Huh? You're Yugi! Maybe I shouldn't battle. I don't know if I can beat you.
What's the matter? Lost your nerve? A real duelist wouldn't be afraid to battle.
Ah, what did you just say? You think you're so tough? Fine, then let's have a handicap match on my best field. Do you still have the guts to face me?
Anytime. Let the battle commence.
Yeah, Bones. One of Bandit Keith's only notable minions. Short kid who uses zombie monsters. Quite a few here. I believe it's got all these ones, which I believe you can get through evolution. And of course, his big bad boss, Pumpkin, the king of ghosts, who's yeah, got a lot of range. I don't know if we can get him till the next floor though. But yeah, he could be death game animes are popular these days. Yeah, I don't know why. Other than me having little faith in humanity that they just need things to be said. Like, I get there needs to be stakes, but it doesn't have to always be that bad. Like, what if it was instead like, say, the characters having to duel their landlord for, you know, another month of rent, or... Well, actually, I think they did that in 5Ds, and it was kind of lame. No, wait, it wasn't a landlord, it was a loan shark. Or, you know, what if it's instead like a tournament, and the protagonist has to get their prize money so they can pay for their... Oh, wait, that's... I was going to say so they could, like, pay for their grandfather's surgery. And then I realized that's literally Joey's motivation in the first season. He's trying to earn money to save Serenity. If you lose the duel, you lose your soul! Yeah. But yeah, Bones is just a weird character, because I feel like he definitely suffered more than he should have. Because, you know, after Bandit King abandoned him, he and the other goons... Wait, oh shoot, he's aiming at Great Moth. Ah! Leave the Silky alone! Ah! Diogo! Oh dear, yeah, this is what you gotta watch out with in this game. That pumpkin is quite nasty. And if they lose, they're forced to do the chicken dance. I mean, that's fine. You get that pumpkin away from my moth! Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, yes, of course. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, Beat, please protect the prepubescent Silky!
Okay.
Get away! Quit smiling at me! Ah! Oh. Yeah, we're in... Oh. Okay, Dialga. Okay, I'm not sure what to do here. Let's really rewind. But yeah, I haven't actually watched this episode because I'm a little worried about how disturbing it is. But Bones and apparently in Battle City, Bones and the other goon's strategy was to go and scare people out of their star chips in the graveyard or something. Okay, forget the clown zombie. Smash that pumpkin. Oh yeah! 0 critical hit. You will not harm the moth. Be gone, pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkin pie made by a triceratops. Ain't that lovely?
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Yes, very good. Okay, yeah, Megazowlers, very awesome. But yeah, as I was saying, Bones had the unfortunate pleasure of running into Yami Bakara, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, Hyper Bee that leveled up, nice. So did Megazowler, nice. Any for the others? Nope.
Ugh, if my boss was here, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
Your boss?
Just remember, one day my boss will avenge me.
Yeah, the episode where Bakura duels Bones. Yeah, all I know about it is I think he had, like, Mammoth of Goldfine as his ace. And then after Bakura beat him, he banished them to the Shadow Realm via zombies. Yeah, he's the only duelist to lose 5 locator cards in one duel. Oh, yikes! Have I mentioned I really don't like Yami Bakura? Yeah. Well, let's, why don't we change the subject by looking at something ugly? This dude.
You like my monster that much? I'll show it to you as many times as you want.
Yeah, I'm not sure who this guy is. I think this is another guy from the manga who's got way too much chin. But, notable thing about him, he's got Exodia! Or at least the 2 hands. Fortunately, oh, wow, they're pretty high level. This actually... He's actually probably really good for level grinding. But yeah, I don't know if there's actually an Exodia win condition in this game. Instead, you could just have his arms go around slapping people. But yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I think he's from the manga. I just know it seems like he's good for grinding, because, Surely level 7.
Oh, Exodia! No! No one's ever been able to summon him!
Yes, one of the few jokes from the, in the manga, we're able to see Bones' body after the duel against Bakura. Yeah, it's even more disturbing there. I'm pretty sure he just sucked the life out of him.
Really don't like Bakura. Yummy Bakura.
Weirdly enough, I think there's actually a series of fanfics where he's actually a good guy. Where I haven't read all of them, but I think something happens, and he and Bakura are just cool in those stories. They actually have a decent relationship. I think that guy was in the manga with Tamagotchi. Oh yeah, those things. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, the Digimon chapter. Oh, guess he's not that good for Gwen. Hey, but Bakura leveled up! Thank you. Yeah, I know there was at least 2 guys in that section. One guy who was like forcing the other to fight, and then the other guy who was the actual villain. Kind of weird. I feel like, from what I read online, I think that part of the story ended with Yugi spending like just time with his digital monster's last few moments before it died. Goodness, Tamagotchis are stressful. Okay, but yeah, we need 5 more. I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight. I believe the boss here is Rex Raptor, and he's got a store. I think his campaign, I think it might have been ripped off of One Piece. I think there's like some East Village and West Village that are like having a dispute over water or something. And it ends with Two-Headed King Rex as the boss. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Okay, so let me just do a bit of gambling, and then I think we'll switch over to the Dungeon Dice Monster. Wait, ooh, oh, hello! Lajin! I forgot about him. Oh, we got Lajin, the magical genie of the lamp. Oh, I think this might be of a few monsters that actually get powered up in Yami. Do you have a Tamagotchi? No, but I think funny enough, I think one of my sisters actually got one for Christmas. Yeah. I did have something vaguely similar to a Tamagotchi. It was this neat little toy called My Niba. Yeah, have y'all ever heard of those? It's like a Tamagotchi.
Yes, thank you. Happy gambling.
You think we'll find out what Pot of Greed actually does? Probably not. But yeah, the My Niba, it's like a Tamagotchi, but instead it's this big tube container. And the way it works is your little guy inside would slowly grow. And then once he like finishes growing, the capsule would open up and you get him as a plush toy. So yeah, basically to describe My Niba, do you want to play with the Tamagotchi? I don't know. I'd probably want to get a Digimon instead. I did have the Digimon Vita bracelet for a while. I think I used it until I found out I couldn't put any of them on the app. Plus the app got discontinued. But yeah, I managed to raise me up a Brachiomon. Pretty cool looking. But I think we'll stop here for the capsules and head over to the Dungeon Dice Monsters because I happened to make some progress on there as well. Oh, thanks. Wrong button. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, I quite liked My Niba's. I wonder if I should have gotten more, but yeah, I'll have to show it sometime. But yeah, it's like Tamagotchi, only when it reaches the end of its lifespan, you get a plush toy. And then you can actually just stick it back in the console or the tube and have it dream about playing all the other games. Well, yeah, I should look up My Niba. It was pretty fun. I think they were supposed to be like amoeba or microscopic themed cuties. But yeah, let's head over to Dungeon Dice Monsters because I've been I made some notable progress. Mainly, I got Great Moth. Yeah, I managed to get Great Moth, who's quite good in this game. Haven't gotten perfectly authentic yet, but all in good time. Here's my current dice pool, and oh yeah, where is it? Yeah, collecting's been going quite well. And yeah, this is the guy I got before, Crocosaurus. Or Crocosaurus. They have the original Digimon Tamagotchi on Amazon. I'll send you a link. Oh, cool. Also found out that Yatagarasu got unbanned, so the dreaded Yata lock is technically possible again, but due to other cards being banned, it's super difficult to pull out. Yeah. But yeah, pretty cool level 4, exclusive to this game. Not the best, actually... I don't know if I want to run 3 level 4s, so I think I'll take out Metalzola and try this guy out for a bit. He's one of the monsters who's exclusive to this game. Yeah, alongside ones like Mighty Maid and Gator Dragon. But yeah, let's, why don't we go ahead and push the wrong button. Yeah, I know the last ban list they did actually was pretty bizarre. We're in the final stretch. Let's begin with the Corridor of the Dead. Yeah, you get a lot more interesting characters at this point. Yeah, who do we... Oh, we're fighting Rex Raptor. Yeah, I've already gotten what I needed from him, mainly Crocosaurus, and, oh yeah, you also maybe noticed I got another notable card dice, the Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon! Another classic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Very good in, certain games. Oh my, this, honestly didn't think they'd ever unban it. Yeah. I just wonder if they'll ever unban Pot of Greed. Probably not, because it's just... The world cannot handle knowing what it does. Got a bit of an interesting field this time. It appears that you can't just go straight. They got a bunch of obstacles in the way, so you gotta work your way around. Should be interesting. But yeah, your pieces are not allowed to touch obstacles at all. The only way you can... Ooh. Wait, what level was that? Sorry, Dialga, I just want to check real quick. Okay, if it's level 1, I just wanted to make sure it's not a bomb. Actually, it's probably a piece I have that powers up monsters, so that'll be good. Yeah, you usually want to start with Battle Warriors, simply to get that boost. As in, get the attack crest, because I did have a bit of a really bad duel. I was at the beach where I just could not win the game because it just would not roll any movement crest. They never will. It's too powerful with 0 drawbacks. They've tried to make so many weakened variants of it, but none of them have worked. Yeah, it is the power of Pot of Greed. If only we knew what it did. But yeah, we cannot touch those obstacles at all. The only way to get rid of obstacles is with Giant Soldier of Stone, because like the moon, he can destroy them. I tell you, I've always wondered if I should consider getting a Digimon virtual pet like that. Probably not. I don't know if I want to handle the stress. I mean, just the Vita Bracement was quite stressful for me because, well, when I got the Vita Bracelet, well, I had also unfortunately caught a certain disease that cannot be named. And since, you know, the Vita Bracelet requires exercise, I really couldn't do much stuff with it. Yeah, what does Pot of Greed actually do? The world may never know. So yeah, unfortunately my Gamamon ended up turning into Gallows Gamamon, which is the evil one you get when you don't exercise, which is fine, he's still pretty cool, got a cape and stuff. And sadly I wasn't able to get mine to turn into the, correct evolution, because I was sick at the time and simply could not do the exercise. He ended up turning into Chimeramon, and I felt very sad and frustrated because I couldn't stop it. But, you know, he was still all good and such. But fortunately, after much more training, I was able to get him to evolve into Brachiomon, sort of very cool-looking, sort of cyborg steampunk Brachiosaur. And wait, why am I rolling level 3s? I should be going for the 2s. Oh well. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so exciting when we get when that new Digimon game comes back. No. Hope it will be for sure. Speaking of which, chat, would y'all be interested in me streaming any of the older Digimon games? Because I've kind of wanted to... I've actually never gotten that illness before. Well, good for you. I'll say this, it is the most frustrating disease ever. Because it makes you too tired to do... The problem with it is, at least from my experience, it makes you feel too tired to do anything, but not tired or sick enough to not feel guilty about having to rest all the time. It just literally feels like you just do not have the energy to do anything, and it's truly awful. So, I'm just glad it's been dealt with. But yeah, I've honestly wondered if I should... I don't know if I'd want to try the first Digimon game, because that's kind of complicated. It's kind of cool that Machine Dramon is the final boss. Oh, yikes. Rex is rolling pretty well. Oh dear, Meteor Dragon. That's as good as Great Moth. Okay, this will be a minor problem. Okay, let's bring out our own Durgan. And that should go well. That should work. Okay, yeah, I think, but I've kind of had a little interested in trying one of the other ones, like, what was it, Digimon World 2 or 3? Because I'd really like to fight the... Oh! Time Machine. Are we talking about the actual illness? If so, you're talking about the one that I think you're talking about. I've been there. It's the reason I'm immunocompromised. Oh, yeah. I think, yeah, you told me about that. Sorry. Yeah, quite nasty. It was... It's definitely probably worse for some people, but, you know, it was, not... Why do you have a penguin? I mean, I know it's ridiculous you're using dragons instead of dinosaurs, but a penguin? Yugioh's always had a bit of a weird thing with penguins. You know, like Penguin Soldier, which was honestly quite the annoying card for me, because, you know, bounce any two monsters back. And then there was the whole thing with Crump, which was very weird. I mean, Nightmare Penguin's cool, but not sure how to feel about Crump, because, you know, I kind of feel bad for him. You know, he just wanted to open up a penguin theme park. Then again, in the Japanese version, I do not like, let's just say I do not like the way he was looking at Taya, if you know what I mean. Penguin! Yeah, penguins are so fun. The lovable chickens of the sea. Again? What is with you and all these level 3s? Oh dear. Okay, he just summoned another monster exclusive to this game, Magician Dragon. Let's go for... Let's do this penguin with a top hat. Yeah, Nightmare. Yeah, that one's Nightmare Penguin. Quite a cute design. Very charming and dapper. But yeah, this is quite a nasty little feller here. Yeah, Magician Dragon, quite a powerful one, and it can add, using 3 Trap Crest, it can add the enemy's defense to its own, and with 3 Magic Crests, it can just destroy all within a 3x3 grid. Pretty unique. Is it wrong that I actually quite like the Big Five? I thought they were really fun villains. I had never been more sick in my life when I had it. It's about the equivalent of getting run over by an 18-wheeler and then they backed up and ran you over again. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was not fun. I'm glad it's been dealt with. Hopefully. Okay, let's get out of here before the Magician Dragon starts trying to make us disappear. Be gone! Okay, and for that we get a baby dragon. Except I already had one. Oh, we're fighting Duke Devlin next. That could be good. Maybe we can get some exclusive pieces. Alright. Oh, we're fighting. Okay, we gotta fight the creator of the game. Mr. Tight Pants himself, Duke Devlin. Yeah. Pretty interesting, neat character, Duke. You know, the Dungeon Dice Monsters part of the anime was so fun. It was a little annoying, just how much of a donkey he was acting at times. But, you know, he got over it, and he learned to be better. Yeah, Duke's pretty cool. We'll see, I'd say, did not care much for his cheerleaders. They were quite annoying. Did not appreciate them mistreating Joey so much while he was stuck in the dog suit. Meanwhile, in the manga, he's kind of depressing because he's being abused by his father, who's dressed up like a creepy clown. And then his game store burned down because the clown tried to get revenge. But hey, at least Joey got to be a hero. It's kind of funny how the whole climax of the Dungeon Dice Monsters part in the manga, you know, with the big burning down, it's kind of funny to think how that ended up being adapted into the duel with Bandit Keith in the anime, when he was mind-controlled by the Rare Hunters. It was maybe 15 feet from my bed in my room to the toilet in the bathroom, and even that was exhausting. Yeah, it's a very exhausting disease. Definitely interesting how they handled Bandit Keith, because y'all probably know, but in the manga, he did! Because Pegasus done hit him with the finger gun shadow game punishment, and ba-bang! Quite disturbing. In America! Yeah, meanwhile, in the anime, he gets Looney Tune trapdoored into the ocean and eventually taken by the Rare Hunters. In America! Kind of interesting that in his fight with Yugi, he ended up still cheating. He just had like a little robotic system doing it for him. Oddly fitting, I must say. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can sneak by him, because that Knight of Twin Swords is quite a powerful piece, because he can raise his attack like 3 times. I actually can buy it now, and I really need to. It's just, I only had enough money for either him or Silky, and y'all know. What about the Yu-Gi-Oh! R manga? Oh yeah! Yeah, that's also kind of one of the bigger he is actually in that manga, and also adds one of the bigger contradictions. So in Yu-Gi-Oh! R, this guy who was like Pegasus's adopted son, or whatever, is trying to revive Pegasus, who also kind of was a bit dead in the manga. And in order to do this, he's got to like beat Yugi or something. And to do this, he hires some other guy and also revives Bandit Keith. Do you see the problem? So apparently he's able to revive Bandit Keith, yet he didn't think to do the same thing to Pegasus. So yeah, I need to check out. Oh, okay. I need to check out that manga sometime. It sounds pretty wild, like. You know, if they made another Pokéduel game, Keith would have to have bravery on his team. Marka Bird! Yeah! In America! What was I talking about? But yeah, for whatever reason, yeah, I feel like it's kind of a contradiction. You know, I'm glad he's back from the dead, and actually does have a neat moment near the end, I think, because that part had like the wicked gods, which were like evil counterparts of the Egyptian gods that also have a built-in self-destruct button. Okay, these words are actually making me a little nervous. Okay. If we can get enough movement, though, we should be able to proceed. But yeah, I believe what ended up happening during the duel between Joey and Bandit Keith. Let's do Yohanzo. So I think Keith ended up like making his wicked god self-destruct because I guess it didn't fit his deck. And then I think afterwards he and Joey had like a proper duel. I mean, he seemed pretty messed up after the duel, but, you know, could be worse. Okay, if we get enough, I think we can sneak in our baby Silky in if, I guess, child Silky. Oh no! Oh, that could be a problem. Orgoth the Relentless! Yeah, for whatever reason, Duke Devlin seems to use a warrior-themed deck. Lots of blue dice. Yeah, it's his ace, and he's relentless! Yeah, really good monster Orgoth. You know, he can just keep buffing his attack every turn with... I didn't take a picture, but when I was dealing with this guy at the beach, I think he got his attack up to 90 because it was just taking so long for me to roll anything. Fortunately, he's over there, so if we could just ignore him. Funny enough, Orgoth the Relentless actually did get his own card, got a card printed where he gets different effects depending on what dice you roll. Does that mean Keith is a zombie? No, I don't think so. He didn't seem to have any zombie effects. Though, wouldn't that be ironic considering what happened with Bones? I do really love Keith's monsters. Like, machines are definitely my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype. It's so neat and creative. I actually have a toy of his pendulum machine. You push a button and the pendulum swings back and forth. It's really neat. Okay, if we can just roll one more movement crest, we can start dealing with it. I use Mystic Horseman a lot. I boosted him to 400 attack once! Oh my goodness! Yeah, always funny the shenanigans you can pull off the game. Also, don't mind me, just a little caterpillar coming through to win the day. I really wish they could make like a new version of this, because it's such a cool game, Dungeon Dice Monsters. It just has some notably nasty flaws. Mostly it's the AI being incredibly stupid. Like, he could really... Like, he honestly could go take out my Larvae Moth with Knight of the Twin Swords, but he's not going to because the AI is like, oh wait, Beast beats Warrior, so can't do that, even though abilities. What? Yeah, a lot of shenanigans can happen in this game, Sakakudo. Still pretty fun. Though I'm a little worried... Oh, never mind, we have enough attack crest. Okay, let's try to summon Great Moth just for funsies. Probably should not be using that many level 3s, but hey, that's fine. Yay, we beat him. Now, can I please have exclusive game piece, if you don't mind, like Orgoth or Character Guardian? Great. Yeah, the drop rate in this game is also, like, really terrible. Ooh, we gotta fight Docs! Yeah, it's usually good to fight these two. They usually have some pretty neat drops. Oh yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. It's so fun hanging out with y'all and talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And other stuff. Yeah, I do got at least 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Games planned for future streams, that being Capsule Monster Coliseum, as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Rose. Specifically, a hack of it that, like, fixes a few problems, I think makes certain cards a little easier to get. As well as add some newer opponents, because I think that might be fun. Ooh, Blast Lizard. Yeah, that's something I had on my original emulation of this. Really want to get that dice, because as you know, he can destroy any monster with his bombs. Really helpful if one of your opponents decides to whip out the Millennium Shield or Cocoon of Evolution right in front of their Dice Master. Oh yeah, Clown Zombie. Honestly, if you're playing this game, it's probably a good idea to replace Twin-Headed Dragon with Clown Zombie, but I like Twin-Headed Dragon more. Thunderball is nice too. Oh yes! Oh yeah, another great monster. That was the one one of Yugi's big level 3 monsters. Yeah, because it has the ability to just Indiana Jones boulder a lot of enemies. It is level 3 and doesn't have great stats, but it's still pretty neat. Yeah, I need to draw Mighty Mage from this time, because I love Mighty Mage. They're such an adorable monster. Like an RPG protagonist. I just wish I knew if Mighty Mage was a girl or a boy. Like, I know you really can't tell in the game, but they look quite cute. So I don't know if they're supposed to look like a plucky young anime protagonist boy or a cute girl. And if you have the crest for it, keep going with the destruction. Indeed. Speaking of destruction, let's go and get let's get out Thousand Dragon. Very good card. Definitely, it's kind of like a better version of Komori Dragon. You know, since it's got 30 attack. Very good. Don't know if I'll ever get Dark Magician Girl in this game. She is literally the rarest piece. She, like, never, ever shows up in the shop. And worst of all, I think she can only be dropped by Yami-Yugi, who only appears in the final tournament, and I'll be honest, you're better off going shiny hunting than trying to get Dark Magician Girl. Or, you know, just use the cheat in this version that lets you have every monster in the game. I really hope they add online multiplayer to this, because that would be so fun. I don't know if they're going to. I think currently the only games that have online are like the one that's split into 3 different versions. Oh, Giant Soldier of Stone! Yeah, also if you're lacking money, you can actually, or Giant Rock Soldier, it's Giant Soldier of Stone. You can actually sell him for quite a bit of money. Or you can just use the infinite money cheat, which I might consider doing, just because a lot of these dice are very overpriced and the game does not like giving you money or anything worth selling. I doubt it, because then they'd have to maintain the servers, which is an ongoing cost. Yeah, I wish they could at least make it so you could do local multiplayer. Because I thought it said they were going to add it to other games. Again, doesn't seem likely. Why is the clown moving? Why is everything... You really should not have done that. Because you just done made it possible for my Durden to waltz on over. So don't mind if I do. But yeah, I tell you, it'd be so great to actually play this game with a real person who actually knows how to do it. Because there's so many ways the game can kind of really overtake you with either bad RNG or using some of the really powerful monsters. That's kind of why the AI is dumbed down so much. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think after this tournament, I think after this tournament we'll go do a little game of Destiny Board Traveler, and we can call it night. So why don't we try something Silky? Pretty good piece, just because of good for getting movement, and it's a flying monster, so great for screwing up other people's game plans. Anyways, time to exit the labyrinth. Goodbye! Come on, popcorn now. Here we get Warp Vortex. Yes. Yeah, interesting strategy, but it's frankly not worth the setup. Unless you, like, summoned your big monster first. Oh, we're actually fighting Loomis, one of the... Oh yeah, I think for some reason the rare hunters are called jackals in this game. They have some surprisingly good cards. Like, I think you can actually get great moths from these guys. Kind of definitely pretty notable characters, Loomis and Umbra. I really liked their masked monsters. I thought it was a fun team. But yeah, isn't it weird? Like, I'm pretty sure that they were actually like some low-level grunts that got obliterated by Kaiba at some point. And then they came back for revenge with the whole mask gimmick. Definitely, probably some of the more memorable Rare Hunters. It was cool, the duel they had with Yugi and Kaita. Pretty good. Pretty interesting, the mask cards. Noticeably, a Mask of Restrict, which is like the bane of all Monarch decks. For those who don't know, Mask of Restrict prevents you from it prevents any player from tribute summoning. Oh, that could be a problem. Oh wait, no. I thought he had Curse of Dragon. No, that's probably a bomb. So let's for those who don't know, Monarchs need to be tribute summoned for any of their effects to go off. So if you can't tribute them, yeah, Mask of Despair and Mask of Weakness. They fall out of a building. Yeah, so the whole duel gimmick is they had like a bomb. They were dueling on like a glass ceiling on top of like a mall or something. And when someone's life points hit 0, it would destroy the glass and send them to the Shadow Realm. Well, actually, I don't know if that last part happened. One of them fell off. Specifically, Umbra, his life points hit 0, and he went tumbling down, and he went falling down to his doom. Though he did have a parachute, though it didn't really help much because I'm pretty sure his soul still got banished to the Shadow Realm. And then, of course, afterwards, Merrick did his whole mind control thing to finish off Loomis. You know, I kind of wish they had like a side story of like Merrick trying to, repent, because he really messed up a lot of his minions. Because gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Merrick. I think he's a much weaker villain than Pegasus. Plus, I didn't like how it's also not nice how all his minions get sent into the Shadow Realm for losing. Glass floors are scary, indeed they are. Fortunately, we can finish them off without any. And Grandpa Durgan ain't stepping on any bombs today. I feel like it'd be nice if there was like a little side story of. Oh shoot! It's the Strike Ninja! Oh, I had that when I originally played. Such a good monster. Oh shoot, we need attack. We also missed the part where he goes on a trial for crimes against humanity. Yeah, I feel like somebody should definitely give Merrick a good whacking with the Millennium Scales, if you know what I mean. It's kind of funny, the Merrick that did all the brainwashing, mind control, Shadow Realm banishment, that was the good part! My goodness, Yami Merrick's even worse! And quite glad he got snuffed out of existence. Oh yeah, Ninja, yeah, the Strike Ninja, definitely one of the more iconic Dungeon Dice monsters, yeah, because he gets to move 3 for 1 space, and he can protect himself. Great, also got made into an actual card. Really would love to get him, he is so good. Especially if you're having trouble getting dressed. Trap Bandit, okay, nothing. Oh, he was being influenced by the dark side. Really? I guess he was. I thought he was just being influenced by his own, like, petty jealousy or something. The dark side's just a torture hobo. He just wants to make people suffer just because. Quite happy he got disintegrated, or I don't know if he was banished to the Shadow Realm or just erased from existence. Either way, glad Yami Merrick be gone. Alright, what? Okay, yep, that's everything, and we got barely anything. Meh. Alright. A lot of monsters available. Winged Dragon's interesting. He can, it prevents tunneling monsters. All the Exodia pieces are available. I think I actually got the arm from Seeker. Yami Merrick cut off his dad. Yeah, yes, I'm quite sure after Yami Merrick came into existence, I'm quite certain he used the Millennium Rod to skin his abusive father. Oh, look at here! It's the Dark Magician. Way too expensive, but you know. Unfortunately, he's not quite as broken as he was in the anime. I actually read somewhere, I think Pegasus snuck him into the game last minute. Oh, Red Eyes is here too! Complete. Oh, almost time for ads. Okay, well I think we'll wrap things up with Dungeon Dice Monsters and then finish things with a little Destiny Board Traveler. A lot of neat monsters. Oh! Meteor Black Dragon. Very cool iconic one. His dark side got eaten by the shadows. Yeah, as he rightfully deserved. Oh, there's another oh look, Relinquished. Heat monster, you can sacrifice itself to steal an enemy. Oh, and one of my favorites, Barrel Dragon in America. And Jinzo's literally the worst piece in this entire game. Level 3 with horrible stats. Do we even see the body in the manga? Yeah, the manga was quite something. Yeah, Crocosaurus is available. So was Mighty Mage. Lord of D is there. So. But yeah, I think I might go do a little fight off stream just to possibly get something, and then we'll do a bit of Destiny Board Traveler. So I'll see y'all after these messages. We'll be right back. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have a little fight with, well, while the ads are playing, I think I might, Nah, I don't want the viewers to miss out on anything. And we are back. Yeah, also, a little tip I want to give y'all, chat, is if y'all are playing this on the Early Days Collection and are having trouble getting good monsters, you can there's actually a way you can sort of cheat the system. I'll probably show that off on another stream. But what you would essentially do is, after you beat someone, you just rewind the game, and then wait another turn, and that will actually change the results on what you will drop, the opponent will drop. I did that, and I managed to get one of Exodia's arms off a Seeker. But yeah, there's all the characters I've unlocked so far. Haven't gotten Yami Yugi yet. He's at the very end of the game. But yeah, a lot of main characters, and then a bunch of manga characters, including Melody, better known as Miharu. She was like that one girl in the anime who was like Tristan's other first love interest. I need to draw her sometime. She was kind of neat. I don't know if she really did much other than be there. Oh, and they also got some Dungeon and Dice Monsters exclusive characters like Andrea, Paul, and Jill the dog. Yeah. Oh, and also Simon's. Oh, look, Simon's here as well. It's called Paradox for some reason, but yeah. This dude's in every Yu-Gi-Oh game, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and head over to Destiny Board Traveler. Yeah. You know, I wonder which game I should look into starting next. I'm probably sometime gonna try to finish up this one and then start up its sequel. This might take a little bit of thinking because of the whole attribute system. And then probably the same, then maybe beat that one, then start trying out these ones. How should I do this? And which version should I try next? I believe only one of these got released in America, but it's fine. Also, isn't it a funny idea of Joey having the winged dragon of Ra? Funny enough, I think his voice actor did do like a cameo of him actually saying the winged dragon of Ra chant, but in Joey's voice. Quite fun. You know, I really need to go look up like see if there's any stories of Joey getting the winged dragon of Ra, because you know, in that one Yu-Gi-Oh game, Falsebound Kingdom, if you play through Joey's mode, He's at... Wait. Brooklyn Rage! Indeed. I mean, I probably should try someone else, but I can't help it. Dark Magician Girl's too adorable. Wait, what did I select? Oh, well. Yeah, let's try Chicago again, and let's actually do 15 this time. Good. Why does Rebecca always get chosen? I'm so sick of fighting her. Oh, superpower. Oh, we can use Dark Magician. Save that for later. Okay, good. We actually have. Okay, good. We actually have some monsters that aren't level 5. We might actually get to do something this time. Hey, roll them dice. Joey's so nimble. Oh yeah, there is actually a Joey path. I think it's mostly just replaying Yugi's story mode, but through Joey's perspective. Oh yeah, we got this. Yeah, I think the only main difference is at the end you fight the Winged Dragon of Ra. Which are quite interesting, because... Yay! I finally had a good roll at the beginning! We shall conquer Chicago in no time! Oh, nice here. How interesting. Never knew. I cleared both Yugi and Kaiba's path and moved on. Yeah, I need to look it up. I'll look up, see how you do that. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever want to try Falsebound Kingdom. It seems like an interesting idea, but from what I can tell, it's a very slow... It's a very slow game. A lot of it is just waiting and waiting for your monsters to move around. I think there's a Joey campaign, at least. I need to look up how you unlock it. Okay. Okay, yeah, it says, after you do Kaiba and Yugi's, you unlock Joey's. But yeah, I think it's more of just the same as Yugi's, just from Joey's perspective. Yeah, I wonder if anyone's... Oh, hey! Dadgummit! Stop moving to Chicago! Wait, weird, I don't recall unlocking it. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe if someone ever makes like a mod or a hack that actually makes Falsebound Kingdom a little more playable, or at least adds like a fast forward button, maybe it would be interesting. I know there's like one really weird monster that like only appears in a specific spot at a specific time. That's weird. Yeah. Oh, are they fighting an egg? The illusionary gentleman? Yeah, I think that might have been it. Let me look that up. I thought it was like more of like some weird liquid thing. I remember seeing a video about it, about this like one monster that only appears like in a very specific spot at a specific time. Let me look it up if that was illusion. Sorry. Is it ever gonna be my turn? I think it might have been more like some kind of liquid vapor thing. I don't know. Egg? Gaia the Fierce Knight does it too? Yeah, I could see that. I'm just glad we actually have we're actually getting, because for whatever reason, when we played this last time, we would just... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Wait, no, that's, don't use that, because we don't want to fight with Rebecca's god. Wait, am I getting any... Yeah, now might be a good time to pull him out. Pretty sure Summon Skull does it as well. Yeah, okay, I guess there's a lot of monsters that are weird like that. Alright, then let's roll. So maybe I could have done the level 1. Oh, okay, 4! Wait, odd. Oh, I think that was a bad idea. Oh well. Ah, my, another good character that sadly didn't get treated too well near the end. Yeah, poor girl actually got very traumatized by Yami Marek. I believe involved sort of getting her mind trapped in a hourglass in the Shadow Realm. And I'm pretty sure it was actually filled with spiders in the manga. Fortunately, Joey was able to save her, but then she got corrupted by Atlantis. Yeah, she went all evil during the whole Waking the Dragons arc, and then afterwards she kind of just pieced out of the anime because she felt too awful from how she behaved. Yeah, by Darts. Quite a villain, Darts. I mean, dude literally ruined the lives of everyone that worked for him. Like, I don't know, like, he probably whispered the whole idea to Yami Marek's head while nobody was looking about how to torture Mai. Had some funny lines, Darts. Like that one part where you was all, I gazed into my heart, and I saw light! And Darts is like, no you didn't, you just gazed into the wrong pot! Yeah, quite crazy. Does the Orichalcos count as a drug? Considering, you know, because, just saying, you know, he played so many fake cards. Yeah, that Spider would eat her brain in the manga. Yeah. Why has there been at least 2 occasions in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga of somebody's... Oh, Silky! So sorry to do this. Oh, don't worry, it's all part of the game. Yeah, well, I guess by fake cards you mean unprinted cards. Yeah, I think so far about only... I want to say only 3 of Darts' cards have ever been printed. The Seal of Orichalcos, which I actually have and will never use because that thing's evil. Oh dear. Oh, she tributing. Oh snap. And I believe the Orichalco Shunaros, his first big boss monster, you know, the one that was like a big Dogu with floating hands. And I think they did actually print a card of his ace monster, the Infinity Serpent. What was it called again? Was it Rainbow Serpent? I keep mixing it up with that one card the Big 5 used. Yeah, Rainbow Snake Igana. Goodness, what was it called? The big the Infinity Attack Serpent? You know, the one... Oh, I remember now. I remember. It was Divine Serpent Geth. Yeah, a monster that just has infinite attack. Because screw you, protagonist. Except Yugi decided to screw the rolls right back and hit him with a power greater than infinity. Also, pardon my language. I really shouldn't say screw, because it's... but yeah, fun fact, they actually did print a Divine Serpent Gye card. See, level 12, question mark / 0 defense. So, let me tell you how they adapted the card that had infinite attack. Cannot be normal summoned set, must be special summoned by its own effect. If a monster you control is destroyed by an opponent's attack, you can pay half your life points. Summon this card from here. Cannot be targeted by card effects. If this card attacks an opponent monster during the damage stint, negate the effects of that monster while it's face up on the field, but its effects can still be activated. Also, its attack becomes half its original attack. Once per battle, if this card battles during damage calculation, you can make this card's attack become equal to the highest original attack on the field. Okay, so, not quite the same as just having infinite attack, as well as if it's destroyed, you automatically lose. You know, I wonder why they never got around to making a card of English. I wonder why they never got around to making a card of the Great Leviathan, because that was a pretty cool final boss monster, you know.
My turn.
I mean, we've had lots of Leviathans in Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know, such as, Leviathan Dragon Daedalus, what else? We got, number something Leviathan Dragon. Quite like that card. I'll tell you, I really wish there could be a good rewrite of Zexal, because I feel like Zexal probably has some of the most wasted potential of all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! At least it would if Arc 5 didn't exist. Because, I mean, the idea of, you know, the protagonist getting the opponent's boss monster, that is so awesome! Oh, wait, what monster was here? Oh, it's a tie. Well, might as well roll the dice, hope for the best. Maybe it'll get reduced, or not. Fun fact, there is a version of Seal of Orichalcos that has its anime effects. Only 15 of them exist, and all of them are in the possession of the game's producers. That's interesting. Hope Darts isn't part of it. It's definitely quite a weird... Wait, I won? How the heck did I win?
It's my turn.
Oh, shuffle-up-a-luffle. Because, again, it's a space rock that gave Atlantis... Wait, oh wait, they're attacking me! Whoops! Oh well, probably best to do attack position. Never mind. Should probably pay attention more. Oh, wait, no, I think we're fine. I think we will be fine. Oh, yeah, we are absolutely fine. Take that, Rebecca! I do think it's kind of adorable how the bear walks with him. With her. Excuse me. I mean, it's a space rock that, like, corrupted, you know, the people of Atlantis and Darts. Like, I think it specifically turned his wife into a demon, and he was like, oh, she was turned into a demon because humanity is evil, and I must destroy humanity with my Leviathan, because the space rock tells me so! You know, I must say, off the top of my head, I can't think of many other shows where the main villain was a rock!
Help me, my master dark magician.
Yeah, no cults. They're obviously not torment legal. They're just novelty cards made for specifically them. Yeah, because I don't think things that steal people's souls should not be legal. Okay, why am I not drawing any level 5s now? I'm getting a wee bit nervous, I must say. Like, can y'all think of any other show where the main force the antagonist had was a rock? Okay, I think we can handle this. Oh, right, we don't know what it is. I think we can handle it. Oh, never! Oh, we can definitely handle it, because Mr. Mentor Dark Magician popped in. Oh, good thing, too. Good thing, too. Oh, yeah, we absolutely got this. Thank you, Dark Magician! Yeah, I mean... Oh wait, do we actually just straight? Oh, we're so close. Is that shuffling the board again, or does it use aromatic sea monster? Oh, okay then. Oh shoot! Ha ha ha! Yay! You're no match for Dark Magician Girl's Chanter. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying about Zexal. Wait, where did I get that card? I don't recall playing him. Huh. That's like the guy who like summons Dark Magician. Zexal was lame. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. It's not that bad. I'll say this. Zexal does get better as it goes on. Oh, but those first few episodes, oh, it is so hard to get through them, because the main character, Yuma, he is just such a brat. Like the way, like he just keeps making so many dumb decisions. Oh, Brachioradius. I like that dinosaur. I used it a lot in Duelist of the Rose as a fusion. But yeah, the constant bickering he has with Astro when Astro is clearly just telling him how to play the game and he acts like such a brat about it, it's not fun to watch. He gets over it eventually. I'll give Yuma this. He does get better. Even though he is a brat for the beginning, he does get better. Which, you know, is a lot more than I can say about characters like Yuya, who straight up become the series' main villain. And you know, there are some good characters in Zexal. Notably, that's Dark Magician Girl superpower. It summons a powerful spellcaster monster to override your actual monsters for that. Oh, cool! I didn't realize it was still in effect. I thought that was only for the one. Right? And let's do it. Like, I will say, Shark and Kite are really good characters and rivals. Especially, you know, Kite is a good Kaiba equivalent. Especially, after all, Galaxy Eye's Photon Dragon is quite a cool card. My sister actually had that. And also what might be my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh girl, or at least second favorite, Anna Kaboom. Yeah, she's the crazy girl with a cannon, and she uses trains. And if y'all know me well, you know I absolutely love trains. I actually have made a train Earth Machine deck on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's a combination of trains as well as Infinitrax. You know, doing my favorite things, trains and construction vehicles. Quite good, especially in Infinitrax. They actually have a spell card that, like, protects their monsters. Uh-oh. Trains and cannons? Yep. It lasts until your next turn, and since my landed on your specified superpower monster was still there, in fact, cool! Yeah, I think if Anna was in more than... If Anna had more episodes, I think the show would have been better, because... Again, nothing against Tori. Tori's a good character. A good girl. It's just she's kind of just Diet Taya. She's just kind of like Taya, but not quite as good. And she only dueled once when she was mind-controlled. Tori is just filler.
Yeah, that kind of,
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, I like Tori, mostly just because I kind of like nice, supportive girls, but... Again, she is literally just a worse version of Taya. Plus, there was a few questionable moments with her in the Japanese that I don't want to go into. But yeah, a lot of the side characters, like all of Yuma's quote-unquote friends, are just awful. You know, Bronk is annoying and really not that great of a friend. I hate Caswell. He is absolutely infuriating. Oh, and Flip. Whoa. Ooh, don't get me a start. Flip is probably one of the worst reoccurring characters, though. Imagine if Weevil was a reoccurring character and was allowed to get away with cheating. that basically describes Flip. Like, they somehow took Weevil and made something worse. Because the thing is, even though Flip gets forgiven, he never learns his lesson. He just keeps on scamming people. You want to hit Flip with a frying pan? Sure. Pay attention to the overhead. If there's an S next to the life points, superpower is currently effective. Oh yeah, I think I noticed that. Got it. Yeah, I reminds me of one of those wizard shorts I saw where the wizard was like, I cast iron! And the other wizard was like, you cast iron what? And then the first wizard hits him with a frying pan. Bang! Oh, I can trade a card. Oh, what does this mean, Epic Pikachu? I don't want to mess up. What does trading a card mean? Would you mind explaining to me while I rant about Flip? And also, Flip doesn't have any cool monsters. It's literally just Flip effects. It's a gimmick that gets worn out after like 2 minutes. Like, there is so many of Yuma's friends just should not be in the show. They are absolutely worthless. There's also Kathy, and I'll give this. Kathy's decent. You know, she's the crazy cat girl. She's okay. I think her design is a bit much. Like, I think it just does the whole cat girl thing a bit too much. Because, you know, like, her hair has cat ears. She's got glasses to make her eyes look more cat-much. She's got a cat bell and she's just, it's too much, you know. She's decent, at least, you know. She at least had that neat thing with Cologne in the manga. If you land on your own card, you have a decision to make. You can summon the new card you rolled, or keep the monster already there. Okay. I think I'll keep it there, just because...
It's my turn.
Pretty sure we had a pretty big monster there. Oh, never mind. Curse you, Chicago! But... it froze? Seems fine for me. Oh, never mind. Okay. Like, I feel like you could make Zexo so much better, you know, say, get rid of Bronk, get rid of Casro, get rid of Flip, and then maybe have Anna Kaboom be there instead. Like, funny enough, you can literally have Anna replace Kathy in every way, because when I was playing Duel Links and they did the event with Girog, that was the one of the Barian guys who was mind controlling people. Wait, what? Uh-oh. This scares me a little. Oh, did he tribute summon? I don't know. I better defend because I don't know what he's summoning. Oh, he didn't summon anything. Well, better safe than sorry. Chicago has a high crime rate. Exactly. Feels so nice we're actually winning for once. Maybe I'll actually unlock something better, like maybe New Jersey. Oh, Cosmo Queen. Interesting. Yeah, that one villain from a fanfic that never got finished. Could have done a lot of life point damage, but he didn't know. Yeah, I couldn't. I didn't know if he actually tribute summoned a monster or not. So I was paranoid. Really should try the other characters. Gotta figure out which one uses Teeth Moth. I doubt. How about San Francisco? Yeah, that might be better. I don't know much about that place. It has it's like got the golden. Oh, you know, I think I will trade it because we rolled a really big monster, and it'd be better to keep. Oh yeah, let's definitely do that. Okay, sorry, Mystic Lamp. Oh. Can't I just tribute it? Okay, who do we want to tribute? Oh, we can. Well, that works out. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, wait, we need another tribute city. Alright, that'll do. Need 2 tributes? Yeah, I noticed. Sorry, my bad. But how many levels does Cosmo Queen do? We win! We did it, chat! We won! Hooray! But yeah, next time I need to talk more about how one could fix that. I actually have seen a fanfic that does fix Zexal. I think it's called Feeling the Ultimate Flow. And I didn't unlock anything. Oh well, we'll say, or did I? We'll try that some other time. But yeah, the Feeling the Ultimate Flow, it basically, it changes who the main character is. It changes it to, Shark's younger sister, Rio. It makes it so she wakes up from the coma early, and then actually becomes the main character. It is really good. I highly recommend it, because it actually uses a lot of the number cards that didn't make it into that didn't appear in the show. You have to beat specific map with specific characters to unlock things. Alright. Okay, next time I'll let y'all pick the character for me to use. But yeah, it does a lot of great stuff. Even sneaks in some stuff from other ones, like Synchro Summoning. I need to get back to it. Last I was reading it, I think they were about to have, Rio duel Luna, who's actually a character from the manga, who's sort of a stand-in for Kite. That's really cool. Really cool story. Highly, highly recommend it. Because, yeah, Rio was another really great 8 girl from the show that sadly got wasted. She kind of just kept getting... I think near the end she kind of just became motivation for Shark when other nonsense happened. Yeah, I really should finish Zexal one of these days. I just didn't care for the Barian stuff. Mostly because I'm pretty sure near the end they just slaughter everyone. Like, I think the last few episodes is just the Barians literally just beating everyone and banishing them to the Shadow Realm. But don't worry, they all got better. I think after Yuma done whopped Dawn 1000 and his 10,000 attack monster. Yeah, freaky thing about Zexal, the final boss, what was it? Number 1000 Numeron or whatever. It literally has 10,000 attack points. Also an effect where if your opponent doesn't attack during their battle phase, you automatically win the duel. I have no idea how the heck Yuma actually beat it, but he did. Now that I think about it, I think Dawn 1000 is almost kind of like a less entertaining version of darts. But I think we'll talk about that more on another stream. It's getting late, and I need to get around to doing stuff. Yeah, 10,000. Yeah, the final boss literally has 10,000, plus an effect that says your opponent has to fight it, otherwise you automatically win. They reuse the same plot point so many times. Yeah, kind of. There's quite a few stuff that does copy from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the Dual Carnival. The Dual Carnival was quite fun, though. I quite liked it. Just rewatched an episode where he fought the heavy machinery guy with Dvorak, the king of heavy industry, which used to be a tournament prize card. So yeah, Zexal has some neat stuff in it. And also, yeah, one of their villains, Vetrix, is kind of just like a little kid version of Pegasus, but somehow even more demented. No, I mean the same character betrays the group several times. Are you referring to Shark or Vector? Or just betrayals in general? Cause, yeah, Vector is kind of the Yami Bakura of the show, but even more backstabby and expressive. Like, I'm sure y'all have seen the memes of him just making freaky faces while he brags about how he betrayed Yuma. Yeah, don't like him very much either. Yeah, we'll have to talk more about this next week. I'd love to rant more about the missed potential of Zexal. Definitely needed more Anna Kaboom, because it's weird, because she seems like a character I shouldn't like. You know, a person who's headstrong, or no, not headstrong, just a bit abrasive, assertive, and a little bit rude and forceful. But for some reason, I just like her and how fun she is. Maybe because she has had a few moments where she gets a little better. I don't really want to say because spoilers, but yeah, it got super repetitive. Yeah, I do feel like it almost maybe went on a bit longer than it should have. Still better than Arc 5! I'll say this, at least Yuma did not turn into an evil dragon Was it her train deck? Yeah, it was probably the train deck. I'm sorry, I really love trains. And also, I guess she's kind of fun. It's one of those weird few cases where the character I like, where there's a character I really should not like, yet I do. I kind of have the same thing with Princess Ruto from Legend of Zelda, because she acts a little bratty at the beginning, but she gets over it when she grows up. But I will say that the final duel between Yuma and Astro. Yeah, I think after they beat up Don's 1000, I think there's like one big final ceremony duel between Yuma and Astral. I forget what the stakes were, maybe a world was at stake, but I heard it was really good. I think I actually saw part of it on Pluto TV. All I remember is I think Astral summoned a dragon version of Utopia. What was it, like number 90 something, maybe 98, Utopia Dragon. Quite neat. You know, I wonder if they'll ever make any merch from Zexo or onwards, because, you know, I've seen them make merch for 5Ds. I think Target just had an exclusive Black Rose Dragon Funko. And I know there is some stuff for Vrains. Speaking of... Astro was going to use the Numeron code to wipe Yuma's memory. Oh yeah, I think that was what was at stake, and if Yuma wins, he got to keep it. Which he did, and it all worked out. That reminds me, before we stop, another fanfic I need to get back to reading. It was a kind of an interesting... It was a crossover between Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, where, Blue Angel, or better known, or her actual name, Sky, or Aoi in the Japanese, just gets transported to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX's world and gets to hang out with Jaden. It was pretty fun, and it ended with her and Jaden having to fight, Darkness and Dawn 1000. Yeah, the villain, quite something. I need to finish it. It also had Jim Crocodile Cook there. And also Arcana, the rare hunter, who had, like, turned his life around and became a stadium host. I need to talk about these stories more, but it's getting late, and, I want to see if I can squeeze in some Fire Emblem Binding Blade before bed. And then we have the classic card games on motorcycles! I wonder if I should try one of that. I know there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's racing game. It's like you race and duel at the same time. I'll have to look at some other classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, see if they might be worth playing on stream, because I love talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! With y'all. And, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Really does have a really fun collection of other games. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally, the name literally translates to, King of Games. At least I think it does. I think that's what Yu-Gi-Oh! I know the O stands for King. I've learned that from, many Super Sentais, because a lot of their giant robots just end with O. Like actually, no, not Zuo King, that just has King in it. It does? Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, let me know if y'all ever get Early Days collections. If any of y'all do, I could probably duel y'all with one of these games, because they're the only ones with online. Oh yeah, and don't bother with this one, because I think this one is I think it was either one of these is just a remake of it. So unless you want to play it in Japanese, you know. Yeah, I hope there's another one. Like, I would love it if they made a Tag Force collection, because yeah, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force games, they were like, what was it, I thought it was combo of Yugi plus Pharaoh. I mean, technically Pharaoh is a king, so it's pretty much the same thing, you know, because Pharaoh's got O at the name. But yeah, in Japanese, I believe something that has O at the end is king. We need a Tag Force 4 in the US. Did that one not get translated? I guess they might have only done the first... Yeah, did they not translate the 5Ds ones? But yeah, I think it's like half Yu-Gi-Oh!, half dating sim. I mean, I don't know if you literally date the characters, but you essentially pair up with a character and have to win a tournament with them. I'm wondering who I would pair up with. Probably Alexis. I doubt I would have a deck that goes good with hers. It's just Alexis is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh girl. Though I will say, Anna does come pretty close to overthrowing her at times. It only came out in the UK and Japan. Why did the British get it? Oh well. But yeah, if I ever did play Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force, I'd probably try to run a machine deck. You know, Cyber Dragons, Roids, and XYZ monsters. Do y'all think I should stream Tag Force at some time? Do y'all think a blind playthrough of the Tag Force games would be interesting? Let me know what y'all think about that, because I certainly would love to get to hang out with Alexis. Or honestly, any of the most characters from GX, they're all awesome. Which Tag Force? I don't know, maybe I just do them in order. You know, I believe actually one of Alexis's friends is actually pretty competent. I think one of them actually has a pretty good Harpy deck. But we'll have to talk about this more later, but let's get going before my voice gives out. Probably something related to sales. Didn't think it would sell enough to justify the cost of localization. Yeah, that's a good point. There's Tag Force 5Ds. Yeah, that'd be a good one, too. Question is, who would I team up with there? I don't know. Darksign or Carly, maybe? I don't know. She looks kind of cute. I kind of... Oh, but yeah, we'll talk more about this next week. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. This was so fun. I love hanging out with y'all. And, yeah, I don't know if I'll do a special... I don't know if I'll keep doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection special streams weekly, but, yeah, it's just so fun that I just love doing it. Maybe save it for next Thursday. I don't know. I'll let y'all know how I feel next week. Anyways, hope y'all have a good weekend. Tune in next week. We're gonna fight Cosmo Man on Battle Network 5. Yeah, I think he's actually the last of the... He's one of the last Dark Lloyds we have to fight, so, should be quite interesting. And after that, I actually don't know what we're going to do on the Coliseum. I'll try to do some... Maybe we'll start doing the end game. I might go do some grinding off stream. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great weekend.
Goodbye, everyone. You better be back next week. It's gonna be great.
Later, bros!
We really need to play a Mario game. Oh yeah, like that Pokemon one. Oh yeah, they'd love that.
Farewell, my friends. Thank you for partaking in this wonderful stream and seeing the gloriousness of me, Silky. Yeah, maybe we should stream some games with our models in it. I would most love my friend Quake to get some more attention. Oh, thank you, comrade. Don't worry, I'm busy with my successor. Anyway, sayonara, comrades, and thanks for watching, and keep up them Quake raves. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and see y'all next week. Have a great weekend. Ciao! Quake rave! Yeah, that's the stuff, comrade.